Alright YouTube, so we're back talking about some Final Fantasy VII Remake, and what we're here to talk about today is Part 2 yet again, and the possibility of it not coming out for quite some time, around 2023, and this is based on an alleged leak from a couple weeks ago over on Reddit. We did not talk about it. I was not even aware of it, but it has actually resurfaced within the past day or so because of the Unreal Engine 5 reveal. Now, if you head on over to the actual Reddit post, which will of course be linked below, the post itself has been deleted, so I don't know what the entire thing says, but we do have one screen cap of it. And it's this right here, which is a list of all the different games that are supposedly delayed because of the coronavirus restrictions and things like that, which is, feasible. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But obviously here at the top we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, and it says the release date would be Q1 of fiscal year 2023, PS5, Xbox, Windows. And now that I'm actually paying attention to that and thinking about it in my head, this actually means that it would be coming out, according to this guy, in 2022. So it's sort of like how car models come out the year prior. That's kind of how Square Enix's fiscal year works. So Q1 fiscal year 2023 for Square Enix is going to begin on April 1st, 2022. So according to this post over on Reddit, the game would come out sometime between April and July in 2022. Anyways, kind of back on topic. So when this post was made a couple weeks ago over on Reddit, the main reason why people were dismissing it is because the guy claimed that Remake Part 2 was going to be built on Unreal Engine 5. And at the time, we had not had this revealed yet. Square Enix has been using Unreal Engine 4 for Kingdom Hearts 3, Remake Part 1, and Dragon Quest 11. But obviously, if you've been on the internet within the past 24 hours, you've probably seen the Unreal Engine 5 demo running on PlayStation 5. And since that reveal, people have hopped back to this Reddit post. 3 weeks later, they tracked down this post to comment and be like, you know what? Maybe this guy isn't bullshitting us. Maybe he's legit. And that's the thing here. Whenever you have a rumor or a leak posted on social media, 4chan, Reddit, Twitter, whatever it might be, whenever one part of that supposed rumor or leak is proven legit, Unreal Engine 5 being revealed, it adds credibility to the whole thing, to some degree. And as you guys know, because we talked about it super recently in one of our videos, they're not even really working on the Remake Part 2 just yet. We know as recent as March 2020, they were still in the planning stages. And clearly it makes a lot of sense to want to make your game on the newest, best engine, Unreal Engine 5, but the issue is that it's not supposed to have a commercial release until mid-2021, which means Square Enix would be waiting a whole another year before they could even use Unreal Engine 5. What I'm not sure of, because they've talked about how Unreal Engine 5 is sort of like an upgrade to Unreal Engine 4, right? It's just a better version of that. It does more. I don't know if they can do stuff with Unreal Engine 4 and just kind of transfer it over to Unreal Engine 5. I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm not a game developer. Maybe you guys know. Could Square Enix spend the next year working on Remake Part 2, and then whenever Unreal Engine 5 comes out mid-2021, could they just kind of transfer their work over? Is that a possibility? And the reason I'm asking that is because the Unreal Engine's obviously the best one out there. That's why pretty much every big game uses it. We obviously want the best engine possible for the Remake project, and Unreal Engine 5 would be the best option for Remake Part 2, especially since it's probably going to go into some sort of an open world, big map type of game, hopefully, because we're leaving Midgar. We want the biggest engine and best engine possible. But with that comes another question and possibly another big issue is Unreal Engine 5 something that's going to be limited to PS5, Xbox One X, next gen? Is it only specifically for that, or can they also use that for Xbox One and PS4? Because if it's limited to PS5, and Remake Part 2 is going to be, let's say, Unreal Engine 5, that means you're going to have to buy a PS5 for Remake Part 2, and I don't want to have to do that. I was hoping that at least the second game would be PS4, PS5. And the reason why I say that is because the older generation is usually supported for quite some time after a new one comes out. So, there for a while, games were coming out on PS3 and PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So I was presumably thinking that, the next remake game would come out on PS4 and PS5. Now, if there ends up being a third part, I could see that one being a PS5 exclusive just because that's going to be another 5 or 6 years from now, probably. But if we're being completely honest with ourselves, the best possible thing for the remake project is Unreal Engine 5 and being next-gen exclusive, because that means it just has more to work with. But of course, my dudes, as of right now, this is just based on a leak and a rumor. Even though Unreal Engine 5 has been confirmed, this itself is not obviously confirmed. But Remake Part 2 is supposedly coming out in, mid-2022. Doesn't really feel like a delay to me. That's kind of the time frame I've been saying for a while, 2 to 3 years. But as always, I want to leave you guys with a question. So now that we have Unreal Engine 5 officially revealed, what do you think is happening with Remake Part 2? Do you think it's going to be using Unreal Engine 5? Do you think it's going to be next-gen exclusive, PS5 exclusive? What do you think's happening there? Leave your thoughts more in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't new and wants to get more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid, at my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like a child. Give me serenity, or at least just peace.